Welcome to Liberia Ministry of Liberia. We coming to you live from the Ministry of Information, where the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai, is expected to pay a working visit at the Ministry of Information Cultural Affairs. That's the Ministry of Information Cultural Affairs. We have a rate of government officials, especially officials that are heads of this ministry. We have the Minister of Information, is here. We also have the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Samuel Steve is here. And we also have the Ambassador Alaj, Charles Nano is also here, the Deputy Minister for Technical Services at the Ministry of Information here, Nat Beji is here, along with the Deputy Minister for Information Services also here. We have also the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Daniel Sando, also here, and the Assistant Minister for Administration, Harriet Obiering, is also here. The Deputy Minister for Administration, Johnny Tata, is also here, as well as the Acting Assistant Minister for Information Services and the Director for Press and Public Affairs, Famole, is also Lawrence Famole is also here, and of course the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Eugene Lamy Fanon, is also here. From all indication, the President is somewhere around Capitol Hill, and definitely any moment from now he will be arriving here at the Ministry of Information to pay a visit. As you know, the Ministry of Information has been going through a massive facelift in terms of the structural upliftment of this building. This building, before the inception of this government, we had some massive work as it relates to the infrastructure and the physical outlook as well. And Minister Jerry Pia has been leading that effort to renovate the entire building there. There's some level of massive improvement in terms of the infrastructure. You see the lighting system, the POP, in terms of the architectural design and everything. The last time this happened, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Richard Naweku, also inspected this facility, and also the pro tem of the Liberia Senate, Yombi Kanga Lawrence, also inspected this facility a few months ago, and now the President of the Republic of Liberia is also going to inspect this area. According to information we've gathered so far, there are some works that still need to be done in terms of other flows that are up. And but if you were to see the before and after documentary that have been drafted by the ministry, I guess that video will be shown to the President too as well, because similarly, the Speaker and the pro tem also had a glance of the before and after of this entire building. So there is a noticeable atmosphere here of the visit of the President. We have EPS officers of the Executive Protective Services here too. You can see from the main road there, we have the Executive Protective Services also posted on the main road, and we also have the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Honorable Samuel Steve is here along with the Ambassador at Large, Charles Nader, also posted here. These are signs that the president is definitely on his way to the Ministry of Information to inspect this building, and there will be a tour of the president moving from one office to another, inspecting this facility that one who described as from ruins after it was considered as a building in ruins, bathrooms leaking, lack of water and infrastructure as well, or dilapidated. As a matter of fact, we want to inform you that we'd like to inform you that this building is one of the few buildings that the government of Liberia owns. It is a government-owned building. As a matter of fact, it is one of the gifts from the United States of America. The United States of America built this building for the government, and it has been used since as a Ministry of Information, as previously Cultural Affairs and Tourism, and now this has changed to the Ministry of Information, the institution responsible to propagate government's messages, to inform the public about government's programs and policy. As you know, the Minister of Information has also insisted on several occasions that the ministry is not only there to inform the people of Liberia about the policy of the country, and also inform the people about the programs of the country as well, but they are also there to respond and clarify negative propaganda against the country. And so the Minister of Information, Jeremy Pia, has always insisted that that's their role, and they will continue to demonstrate that role. There have been so many controversies surrounding. There have been so many controversies surrounding this ministry in terms of the form and manner in which they respond to people in and out of government who, by one way or the other, maybe as perceived by the Ministry of Information, carry out negative propaganda against the state. And so they are usually responded to in a form and manner they deem necessary. But as you know, there have been this recent riots, there have been this recent back and forth. There has been this recent back and forth with the Deputy Minister of Public Affairs, Daniel Sano. He's there, just there in the Labor Blue court. That's the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, and also the Senator of Monrovia County, and that has caused so many back and forth and exchanges in the public with discussions as well. And amid all of these things happening, the president has chosen to visit, and being told that this is a long postponed visit of the president. So one will say that it does not come because of the back and forth and the issue between the two government officials, but rather the minister has always wanted the president to visit and see the upliftment of this ministry's infrastructure and how well the areas have been well renovated and reconditioned. So again, we'd like to just give you a rundown of our officials of government here posted as we await the arrival of the president. We have the Minister of our State for Presidential Affairs, Honorable Samuel Steve Park, is here. We have the Ambassador at Large, Mr. Charles Nader, a veteran broadcaster. As a matter of fact, he's also a member on the board of the Liberia Broadcasting System. That Minister Jeremy Pia chairs that board. And so that's Minister Jerry Lemekia is also here. And we are getting signal that the escort one has already arrived here. The presidential escort one has already arrived here with the president expected to arrive shortly. Okay, the next vehicle there is the next vehicle after escort one arriving here. This is the Ministry of Information, and today is Friday, and the President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Nyuma Boakai, is visiting this ministry. We have a array of government officials, especially in the communication sector. The Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Mr. Fagon. Here comes the vehicle of the Chief of Protocol to the President, the Chief of Protocol, the President, along with his special aide, the Special Presidential Aide, also here, disembarking this vehicle. And that comes the vehicle of the President of the Republic of Liberia approaches. The official motorcade of the President approaches. And so that's the Information Minister, here as well. So the President of the Republic of Liberia, the Minister of Information, along with the Minister of State. So the President is going to disembark his vehicle, and so we have the Minister of Information to relay that. Yeah.
Your bosses, you got to get chance to them and start meeting them from here. Please.
President is going to disembark the vehicle. He's wearing an African cloth. So the President is going to come up and meet all of the officials as they are already posted. Yeah.
Open up, please. Okay, open up. You can stay left. You can stay on the side. Please.
Okay, so open the President is meeting the officials.
Please, open up, please. Open up.
President
Let's open up. Stay on the side.
Go. When they wait.
So the president is meeting the.
He coming this way, so you just stay on the side. So you stay on the side. There's a corridor.
There you have it. The Minister of Information. The Minister of Information. So the president is going to move into the reception hall here, the area for the reception. There is an issue for the reception. This is a difficult thing to do now. How do you So you see the president is going to move upward, and the portrait on the wall being displayed to him. The portrait on the wall being displayed to him. So the president is moving upstairs. I guess he's going to visit the refurbished Charles Square Hall. The president comes along with officials, the Minister of Information, companies. So this is the floor that hosts the Liberia News Agency. The Liberia News Agency is on this floor. The Liberia News Agency is on this floor. So, if you just join us, this is DM News Liberia.
Don't worry about where you step on. Okay, we can make it. We can make it today now. Today, gotta reschedule it.
So the president is going to move right towards the Liberia News Agency. The Liberia News Agency office. It's the president. Now, this is the newsroom of the Liberia News Agency. Alina, for short. And this is the director of the Liberia News Agency. Okay. So the president is going to tour the newsroom of the Liberia News Agency.
You can't want him to come there, but I can't bring him there if the place is wet.
Wow. Police will be behind you. Wow.
Not just because you want him to come there.
So the president has seen the newsroom of the Liberia News Agency, but I'd like to apologize for our viewers that based on the arrangement on how we got in here. The president is here now. We are at the back of the president. So this is going to be a very difficult thing to do and having access to Sure. This is the aspect of the ministry to us.
That's what people do now. And that's not the way to run a program. Continue with the presidency.
This is another aspect of the ministry. We focus mostly on the infrastructure of this area, how they have been upgraded. So this is another area. As a matter of fact, this is very first tour of this place since its renovation.
Let me see. I will get back to you.
So this is ocean picture. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna come this way, but with the presence of the president as well, we also want you to keep an eye on the upliftment of our displays and the renovation that has been done here, the management team here, as you go through the video. Put down here. So, President storing the facility here. This is the final floor. Let's go. So, I have my market touch from it, so let's go. This is President touring the Ministry of Information office here. Charles William Hall next. The next area is the Charles William Hall. So the president is going to Charles William Hall. The refurbished Charles William Hall, you can see with the inscription Charles William Press Hall. So this is where the Information Ministry press briefing is usually held. So the president is going to the refurbished Charles William Hall. You can see how this is one of the usual places here. Most of the time you watch on the social media, the regular press briefing. So the president is going to inspect this area.
Can we go back to the one angle, please? Yeah.
Okay, so President not sitting in there. So the president is storing the building. Now the Charles Will Press Hall. Office there. I can see there.
Advising the press.
Here you have the president storing the Ministry of Information, the Minister of Information, Martin here. So the minister has instructed the press to go to his office. I guess there will be some brief sit down to talk about. The Minister of Information asked us to go towards his office, but the protocol and security officers are redirecting the press to his desk. The president is going to go to the office of our Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Daniel Sano's office. He just left the office of the Deputy Minister for Administration, Tony Tapa. The president is moving towards the office of be careful. So there could be some brief chats. There could be some brief chat in there with our top management, the senior management team have already gone to the office of the Minister of Information, where will have the chat coding. The President leaving the office of Daniel Sano, Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs. And Daniel Sano is also moving along with our ministers. And so President Joseph Nyuma Boakai is visiting the Information Ministry. So there goes the Director General of Liberia Broadcasting System. So over to the office of the minister. Unfortunately, the press now have access to this other area of the president's view. Been told there are some discussions that will be here. But this is DNE Liberia, and we come to you live from the Ministry of Information, where the president is inspecting the renovation work or refurbishment of the Ministry of Information. How this area has been refurbished as the inception of this government. And just this is the conference room. I've been told there where the president is going to move.
One question from LMTV. One question.
What about executive mansion?
So there is access to the president. You cannot breach the security protocol here. This is a fight about the original of the protocol. So once the president gets out, or the president is visiting the Ministry of Information. He's presently in the office of the Minister of Information, Jeremy Matipia, along with officials. You have the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Samuel Tikwa, is here. You have the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Daniel Sando. Also in there you have the assisting ministers for new media and national branding, Eloisa Hales is also there, along with so the president is in here. So we are still observing cultural affairs and tourism. It used to be the cultural affairs and tourism, and this is the Ministry of Information. So we sometimes want you to bear with us when we say Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. But this is the Ministry of Information. Now, yeah, the building has been torn. The president, when he came in, he visited the reception area, went over to the top floor of the building, which is third floor, where he saw the newsroom of the Liberia News Agency. Also visited the motion picture department, where all of the videos and everything documented. The documentary area, he visited that area too as well. And the president also toured the offices of the Deputy Minister for Administration, Johnny Tapa, and also the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Daniel Sando office, and also for the refurbished Charles Will Press Hall. As a matter of fact, is one of the major areas of this building. It is almost like the dining table. Mr. Nathaniel Kwano, the chair of the cabinet, has also around here. So as I was saying, also that the Charles Will press for is like the dining table about this ministry where all of the food and all of the salt, fruits and whatsoever are ditched up and sent out to the public for eating. So when it is cooked around the ministries and everything, all of the agencies, government institutions, including the executive mansion, it is in the Charles Will Hall where you have the food is funneled. So the security system so the president is locked up. There are a few media institutions that were selected. Unfortunately, DNA wasn't. So I believe there's one chance as I'm going in there.